the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers, absolutely off the charts. The ability to play big in big games, we've seen it all the time. The most underrated part of his game, his toughness. This guy continues to get better with age.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
The ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Now Stafford. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Stafford. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the 2nd straight season. What makes him great in this offense? His ability to understand defenses, process, and make great decisions about where the ball should go.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. It's caught by Mike Evans. They get 11 back on that one and lose to 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Purdy from the gun. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. So on 4th down, out is Eddie Pinheiro for the Niner field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
They begin the drive with Williams. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Stafford. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Taken from just outside the 30. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing here, Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30.
First down, San Francisco.
They go play action here. Purdy. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first carry here for Jordan James. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They lost 2 there, and it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Purdy. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, the plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
Touchdown 49ers! Christian McCaffrey from 3 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
You know what? This back has really turned into a great pass catcher. It's a testament to the work he put in to get better every season he's been in the league. And it's that drive that has allowed him to have such a long career.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And the Rams getting set to go now. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Shrugs him off. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. And look like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he works free. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
4th down.
Purdy now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back out. He's been picked off twice in this ball game already, and he'll try to sort things out here as they begin with the 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
At the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On the ground, it's James. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Evans in motion. Purdy. He completes it to Evans. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he will not be able to get the first, as he can get this only down to the 5. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro.
The defense, they were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Stafford. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's another Rams first down.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Kyron Williams. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 13-7.
Niners 13.
A drive that a time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Purdy. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st.
It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
Formation for the Rams.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Ethan Evans now. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Purdy off the play fake. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And a catch right side by Evans. Sheds him off at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
Here's James. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
First down, 49ers.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The football going back to the Rams now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a net of 40 there, punt of 48, and a return of 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Niners offense had Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Black. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy looking to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A handoff running right, Garendo. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Another try for Garendo. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Purdy from the gun. Connects with Kittle underneath. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And the Rams.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
They'll run it. This is Blake Corum. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
To throw is Stanford. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Here's Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
A gain of 7.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Here's Guerrero on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Niners.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Pinheiro now to kick this one away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Stafford. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd.
Back to throw. Stafford. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Forbes on the coverage.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. And taken right on the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll go back to Corum on 1st down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Corum. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Stafford now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
He's taken down at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Davante Adams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Niners 27.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he will find his man on the outside. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st down, San Francisco.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios of the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone. Both teams thinking they can pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now with Purdy. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And down he'll go at the 25. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. They run straight ahead with Corum. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the
so
play,
that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run the toss here with Corum. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 32.
32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. 32. Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That one taken in by Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The catches for him just keep piling up in his career. He's now at 1,024. And that ties Isaac Bruce, the number that he had back in the day.
Yeah, part of the greatest show on turf. And remember, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt combined for nearly 2,000 catches in their careers. He might get to 2,000 himself with the numbers he's posting up there. Keeps himself in great shape. He might go for it.
To the air again, Stafford. Throw left side, complete. That's Adams. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On now, Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying. Feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, able to avoid him. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Jones. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 49er first down.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 43-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26.
First down.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Jones off the bootleg. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 21-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Galindo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Rams 24.
Piñeiro now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Jair Brown on the stop there. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They run once more with Corum. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 59 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. Partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops, but how did we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Use an abacus?
I trusted you. You're smarter than I am.
My calculator shorted out on this one. 60,000 yards. Congratulations.
Man, has it been fun to track his career, and it continues. They'll run here with Corum. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Here's Stafford. And it's caught. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Stafford. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Honest Mevis for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. A beautiful fake. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And the 11.
Back to throw. Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. This quarterback now a very strong 7 of 8 in the 2nd half. He's got a 1st and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Jones looking to change the play. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
They'll try the middle with Guerendo. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about. Looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late.
That's interference.
That might be PI. So pass interference, the call there, always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Running left, Corum. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. On EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room. It translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
41, Rams 31.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Rams ready to go on offense. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On the give, it's Corum. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd and 2. Back to throw, Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now it's Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Back to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And give the tackle to Quentin Lake. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off play action. Jones. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
And it's third down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Debo going in motion left. On third down, he'll He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. 2 touchdowns to his credit so far. Charles, I'm curious, do these wide receivers, what do they go in with each week? Is it different week to week for the goals that they personally set for themselves, do you think?
I doubt that it's different from week to week. Maybe because of game plan, they know that one guy might be featured more than the other. But all in all, these guys are looking for 100 or more yards in receiving. But the biggest thing, getting into the end zone. And how about him? He's gotten there twice in this game.
He has indeed.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
43-yard line.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stafford. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And a catch right side by Evans. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. On the give, it's Garindo. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. Broken tackle. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 90 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's Stafford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, now they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Here's Jones. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
How about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Looking to throw. Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, Stafford. And, boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That could really, really be demoralizing.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Now Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Davante Adams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
That keeps the score Niners 47, Rams 37.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. stiff-armed him. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The 49ers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
49er first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Black. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14. Up the middle they go. It's Black. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So now Stafford and the Rams down by 10, 20 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Now Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.